back in the sideshow after winning yet another award, this time at the Aspen Comedy Festival, The Sweet Love of Mr. Tim-Minchin.
This is a love song. If you really love me the way you say you do, if you love me half as much as I love you, you would pluck a planet from the sky. You would use a star to dot the I in I love you. That is what you do. You'd take a dreary day and you would paint it blue. If you love me unconditionally, these are the things that you would do for me. Because I need you like a fish needs a sea, like a fire needs oxygen, like a flower needs a bee. And if you really cared for me, you'd let me video you while you wee, standing up in the bath. I shouldn't even have to ask. Perhaps you'd even store a little more in a flask. These are just the things that people do when their love for one another is true. But we go together like a cracker and brie, like racism and ignorance, like bling and R&B. And if you really want to show that you care, you let me wear your underwear when we visit your mums. It's a bit of harmless fun. I just like talking about your childhood with some lace between my buns. There's no reason for a big to-do if your love for one another is true. But we go together like a bird in a nest, like internet and porn, like guns in the US. And if you love me like you say that you do, you'd purchase 40 cockatoo and teach them to fly in formation in the sky, and shit the words Tim is God on my ex-girlfriend's Hyundai. Sure, it might be easier with doves, but shirking challenges is not what love's all about. A love is not all wine and roses. Sometimes it's handcuffs and cheese. And no one said love is for free. And if you agree with that, you'll sing me passages from the Koran, wearing nothing but a Bob the Builder hat, to the tune of Waltzing Matilda. I just love the combination of Islam, nationalism, and Islam, a nationalism, and a little bitty builder. Islam, Aussie, 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 and Bob the fucking Builder. Talk like bananas need pajamas, like a nun needs cock. And if you want to put your love for me first, you wouldn't go through childbirth. You'd agree to adopt so that you could stay thin. We'll get a Chinese kid, it could teach us Mandarin. And communists don't make as much noise, and they're really good at sharing their toys. Because I dig you like an Aussie digs pies, like born again's dig Jesus, like Jesus dug guys. And if you love me unconditionally, you do my tax return for me, 'cause it's way overdue. And I just don't know, I guess I'm self-employed, but do I still pay as I go? And does the threshold apply to me? And should I register for GST? And if you love me unconditionally, would you while you weep, assuming there's nothing worth watching on the ABC.